Hello everyone, this is Santanaka. Nice to meet you. Today, I will introduce a convenient and easy way to connect remotely. The video content shows how to connect to a Google Cloud instance. Using an SSH key to log into the server from the command prompt requires quite a long command. So I would like to connect using simple connection commands and centrally manage the connection information for multiple servers. Let's get started.
Wait, in that case, isn't there SSH client software like Terraterm or PuTTY?
Yes, Miss Simugi, those standard software are convenient, but let's make it even easier.
What? You can make it even easier to use?
I tried it myself, and it feels like it saved me time. I'll connect to the same server, but the command is shorter, so please watch.
Oh, this is different from the long command we had before.
Yes, you can connect to another server with a shortened command like this. By writing the connection information in a file, you can connect using an alias like this. I will now show you the location and content of that file, so please wait a moment. I will check it in Explorer. This file is not a hidden file, so anyone can view it. The SSH feature in Windows was added relatively recently, so I didn't notice it right away.
I see, after checking, it seems it has been available since the release of Windows 10. That was a blind spot.
Yes, and you can view this file with Notepad or other text editors. Based on this, you can use it even more conveniently. By adding extensions to Visual Studio Code, you can use it in the following ways. By adding Remote SSH, you can use the config file mentioned earlier to connect with VS Code. Here, I would like to summarize the advantages of the config file. The biggest advantage is that the commands are short. Additionally, it is convenient that you can list the host information and add, delete, or modify it at any time. Next, let's take a closer look at VS Code. By adding an extension, the list of hosts from the config file will be displayed in the Remote Explorer in VS Code. It seems that the extension reads the config file, allowing connections without commands in some cases. When connecting for the first time, the VS Code Remote SSH extension uploads and installs the necessary server files on the remote server, so it may take some time. Additionally, as shown in the video, you can connect to the remote server and visually confirm the directory structure as if you were operating a local directory.
It's convenient because you can intuitively operate files with the GUI without needing to use the command line.
Yes, this means that you can also edit files as if they were local files. And when connecting to Google Cloud, I'm logging in without a passphrase using an authentication key as follows. Hearing this, some people might think the following.
I see, I understand that it can be treated as if it were local. It's convenient and very helpful. By the way, can I enter the essential Linux commands?
Yes, by displaying the terminal, you can check it on the same screen.
I found out that VS Code is a well-made editor.
In this way, you can not only operate locally, but also remotely. There are a lot of extensions, and it seems endless. But I have tried adding the Docker extension. Docker is installed on the remote server, and it is displayed regardless of whether the containers are running or stopped. I think it's convenient because you can manage containers visually and intuitively, since operations like starting, stopping, restarting, and deleting containers can be easily done. How about it for those who are not good with commands?
Looking at the screen, it seems that you can also operate images, networks, and volumes.
Yes, although I just installed it, it seems convenient, so I think that will be opportunities to use it in the future. The remote server was Ubuntu, but remote connections worked with other distributions as well. Hearing this, some people might think the following.
Well, what about when there are restrictions on the destination, like with a simple rental server?
Unfortunately, I couldn't connect. However, With some effort, I think we can manage with other exceptions. In the video I released earlier, I was able to change the output destination for stable diffusion images. In other words, I will solve this problem using RClone and WinSFP. To explain very simply, RClone is a service that supports over 80 clouds and storage solutions, and WinSFP is software that implements a user space file system in Windows. For more details, please refer to the past videos, but I will explain briefly. You just need to use these two tools to mount external storage to your own computer.
I see. I don't think the swimsuit is relevant, but that is an option.
In the video, we are mounting the storage of a simple rental server using RClone and WinSFP. Then, you just need to open the mounted folder in VS Code. Although you cannot directly enter commands, it's very convenient to be able to handle files and directories as if they were local. Lastly, I would like to introduce the WSL extension. I don't remember installing it, but it was added to the extensions. Similarly to before, select Remote Explorer and switch the view to WSL. Then, the installed distributions will be displayed. Even if a distribution is stopped, attempting to connect will start the selected distribution. In the end, I feel that VS Code is like an enhanced version of Command Prompt or PowerShell. So this time, I tried out some remote-related extensions. See you all next time. Goodbye.